Hello, my beautiful friend. Welcome back to our 30-day Aroma Point journey. Today, well, a couple things. First of all, we're going to be working with Jasmine, so grab your Jasmine. Also, we have a special surprise, a special guest. So I'll meet you back here and you can see who the special guest is. All right, here we are, you, me, Jasmine, and welcoming
Hello.
it's Rory. Come on, get up in here. Everybody, this is my beloved husband, Rory, and also the musician who's been doing most of the music that you've been listening to, and the editor.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to come to you today. Our theme is desire with Jasmine. And I thought that that would be a good theme for us to talk and for Rory to make himself known to you. Is there anything you want everybody to know?
Yeah, I just would like to thank everybody for being here and creating this really wonderful community. And community is so important now that it's what's healing the world. So thank you.
Oh, thanks, Rory. Okay.
Have fun with Jasmine. Bye.
All right.
I can do that part of it.
Okay, here we are. You, me, Jasmine, minus Rory. It's really been such a sweet journey creating this for you and working together with Rory to do it. He also, a few of you have put in the comments that you love the meditative tracks that he's been creating for our, when we do the journey with the oils. And so I'm working on him so that he'll hopefully release the tracks maybe on some kind of platform like Spotify, but for sure we will let you know when we do. By the way, speaking of letting you know, if you want to be on my email list, if you go to my website, www.tiffanycarroll.com, link is in the show notes, I believe there's a pop-up box that comes and you can sign up to get emails from me. I don't spam. I send at maximum a couple emails per month. But that way we can stay in touch and I can keep you up to date with anything that's releasing. All right, here we are. Yes, let's do it. Desire. Jasmine, what do we have to do with this? Yesterday I said that for these last 5 days, I want to step up the positive pressure with you in relationship to your intentions for embodying true wealth. Oh, the thunder is rolling outside. I wonder if you can hear it. Sounds so cool. When you think about what it means to you to make this real, like what does it mean to you in a way that is substantial and meaningful and emotionally rich? What does it mean to you to embody true wealth? What does that look like in your life? For me, a big part of embodying true wealth was, it sounds so silly, but this is the truth. It was being able to, when I go through a grocery store, when I walk through the village here in Sri Lanka, to be able to just stop and talk to people without any worry or thought that I needed to get on to something else, quote, productive that would earn me money. Because I really had gone quite deep that direction about a decade ago. I would say I was officially a workaholic. So when I really started looking into what does it mean for me to embody true wealth, it's that I wanted my time to slow down. I wanted to be able to linger with people and not feel an antsiness to move on. I wanted to be connected enough to my own rhythms and the rhythms of the earth that I could deeply listen to my body, listen to my guidance, listen to my ancestors, and to create and share from a place of luscious ease, that I felt that replenished and full within myself, that I could create and extend. Because I had had many years of creating and extending in a way that was not especially stable. And I would create and then kind of launch and extend out to the world and then experience sort of a recoil or overwhelm and shrink back down. And I would kind of do these movements for some time. So for me, these were the expressions of true wealth. It's almost like the money was the icing on the cake of what true wealth could be. Important, essential, because I actually my nervous system couldn't totally relax until I had a baseline amount of money that I could fully trust coming in. Now what I realize is that the experience of true wealth, the experience of also what some people might call financial freedom, is not actually tied to a number in the bank or a guaranteed amount that's made in a year. It's actually our relationship to what is there and our relationship to the ability to manifest all the way through to manifest what it is that we say that we want. To feel our sovereignty and our agency and our power in relationship to that manifestation. To me, that's true wealth, real true wealth. So I share all these with you because I want for you to think about yourself right now, like step it up. What do you desire? What do you want for yourself? And if you start to feel yourself sort of skirt around that, what you might want, but then you kind of go over here and you get distracted, usually that's because there's some fear around maybe we can't have what we really want, or we go into our logical mind, how could that possibly happen for me? And then we think we can't have it, and then we kind of get all scattered. What do you want? Say it out loud. What do you want? Say it out loud. And if you're saying something that's sort of high level and broad, great. And I want you to name a few things that you want that are more pinpointed and concrete. And by the way, it can be anything. It can be a certain kind of car or a deluxe travel to some place that you've been longing to go. Say out loud what you really, really desire. Feel it in your body. Feel your heart come into resonance. You might even lift your chest. Yes, that's what I truly want. Even if you feel some tenderness around it, just stay with it. One of my favorite quotes that's a slight spin-off from a Rumi poem is, what you want wants you. What we desire desires us. And if you feel a little sticky or a little clunky, or a little off in relationship to landing on your desires, just repeat that as a mantra. What I want wants me. What I desire desires me. What I want wants me. What I desire desires me. Feel that reciprocal flow. So when you feel the reciprocal flow, you can start to feel all of the support that is here right now gathered around you. Material and non-material support to help you bring that into being. If you are an entrepreneur and a creator, I want for you to click in the link that is right below in the show notes for Abundant Creator and check that out and see if that's calling to you to support you in your desires. And now, let's take a little journey with Jasmine. On the palm side, on the center of the wrist, right in between the two tendons, at the wrist crease, pericardium 7, which is a point we've used before. This point is the source point for the pericardium, which is the sac around the heart, which absorbs the blows to the heart, the traumatic blows to the heart, the betrayals, the traumas. And when we work with Jasmine on this point, Jasmine being the restorer of trust, on this point that is the emblem of trust, we are recalibrating our trust, attuning to healthy trust, but we're doing it right now in direct service to our desires. Trusting that what you want wants you. And even if your mind has a lot of stuff to say about that, I want you to come into the vibrational knowing. The vibrational knowing that what you want wants you. The vibrational embodiment of trust. Trust in this process. Trust in your knowing. Trust in the guidance that's here for you now. Take a drop of oil. Drip it right on that point in the center of the wrist crease. I'm using a divine jasmine grandiflorum that we have. We've been importing through our company Monara Essential Oils. It's from India. I'll also put in a link for that. Wrist together. Letting the desires that desire you nestle, snuggle into your being, around your heart and your belly. Maybe they snuggle up to your neck. But feel the intimacy with the desires that desire you. Let there be intimacy. Staying with this as long as it feels really good and right. You can even pause this video if you want to stay in silence. Feeling this intimacy with your desires and feeling the specificity to the degree that it delights you, and the generality if you want to back off a little bit and create space where you might start thinking, well, how? But when? But how? But when? Bringing your wrists up for a nice inhalation. And in these last few days, stake a claim. Put a stake in the ground for what you want to end this journey with. An understanding of the heart or mind, a felt sense in your being, a capacity that you may desire. Feel it. Claim it. Say it. If you want to share it with me, put it in the comments. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Such a joy, such a pleasure. From my heart to yours.